Hello, everybody. We are here today to give you the fantastic review of
Knights of Badassdom.
Knights of Badassdom.
Let's start.
Now, do you love? One second.
All right,
I
our
just want
sponsor.
No, not our sponsor. Please,
Oh.
we'll save those to the end. We don't care about them that much. They're not giving us that much money.
Yeah,
I just have one question for all you guys at home. Do you like hot women with swords beating up on other people? If so, this is probably a movie you want to check out. And if not, then you live a sad and depressing life and I want nothing more to do with you.
So let's start with the good, which is Summer Glau and Peter Dinklage. In case you don't know, Peter Dinklage is one of my favorite actors.
And Sarah Glau is just...
Summer Glau
Summer Glau.
is...
I am so sorry. I am dyslexic. I am blaming it on that. Summer Glau. I officially apologize to her. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry.
And he would love to say it to your face, Miss Glau.
I would love
if
to.
you would allow it.
Honestly, I'll link ways to get in contact with me in the description. We can do that, right?
Yeah.
Good. If, I would love to give you a formal apology.
Mm-hmm.
Or dinner.
Yeah, over dinner.
Or both. Yeah, both.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, the rest of this movie is really so bad, it's good.
Yeah, like Napoleon Dynamite bad, but it's funny as hell.
My favorite part has to be when they're going off and they've just met Gunther. And,
Oh, Gunther.
Yes. Always in game.
He actually has a slight mental disorder, but he's always in game.
He sent the Red Knight at medieval times to the hospital. Do you know how tough those fuckers are? Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to curse. Yeah, I got yelled at.
Nick will be very displeased.
Yes.
Fuck him anyway, so.
Anyway. Well,
we can censor that out, right?
We don't.
Fuck it. Anyway.
You owe me a Coke.
Fuck. Yeah, they're over there. I'll get them later.
Well, anyway. So one of the really bad things that I'd like to point out now is LARPers aren't... Okay, some LARPers are that bad. But
yeah, no, some LARPers are that bad. I have met many of them in my LARPing days.
Most aren't that bad, believe it or not.
No, most are not that bad. They're actually a pretty nice group of kids. They just get picked on.
I did know a guy like Gunther, except not quite so bad.
Not quite so distant with reality.
Well, he was just as distant with reality, but he didn't actually hurt people, mostly because he's kind of scrawny. But anyway...
Imagine Gunther was like this high and really wiry. He was like this! Sorry.
We must go and defeat this evil! Except, we must go and defeat this evil! Okay, anyway.
That would be like so much better. So much more horrible of a movie, but so much better.
There's a fungus among us.
You're bad.
I love Peter Dinklage because no matter who he's playing, he does it really well.
He does get into character very well. I
really like it when he's playing someone who's somewhat disreputable because he's Peter Dinklage, and it's no matter how bad his character is, like when Sir Hung died. Oh, spoilers!
Let's stick to this movie and spoilers. Yes. Now, another good part that I liked about this movie is that the characters are actually relatively believable. The LARPers are there, and most of them will act like they are in game, and they do carry out the motifs of LARPing very well.
I do like the fairies.
Also, the gore is pretty funny.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, the gore is actually really funny.
Yeah. Curse you on the mustache you rode in on! Yeah!
Exactly. But, honestly, there are some pretty good points to this movie. And now, the bad. It's not well written.
No. And
it's also very predictable.
Mm-hmm.
It's very predictable.
I knew immediately that Peter Dinklage was going to die.
Yeah. It's just, it's not well written. While the characters are believable, that's all because of the actors themselves. It really is. The actors bring the bad writing to life.
Yeah. And what the hell is with that van? The painting is okay, but come on, seriously?
But the mace was still pretty funny.
Yes. My mom made me this mace.
But no, it's not good writing, but the actors kind of make up for it. So
originally I was going to give it like a 3 out of 7, but because the actors put so much work into it, I'm going to give it a 5. What do you think?
I'd say a 5 is pretty accurate. Yeah. It's a pretty accurate estimation for this movie. It's definitely one that you're going to want to just get around with a group of friends that you can all have a good time with.
Preferably either plastered or stoned.
We're not condoning any use of illegal drugs, so please be over 21 and just don't smoke.
Yeah.
Don't be stoned.
Okay, so while you deliver our message from the sponsors, I'm going to go get my swords.
Have fun with the swords. Now, a message from our sponsors. The Happy Day Crematorium. Always die with a smile on your face.